Oh, for sale now at VEHICLEMAX, we have a 2009 Chevy Tahoe LT two-wheel drive, metallic dark blue with light gray leather interior. It is an 8-passenger, has a front bucket seats, bench in the middle, bench leather seats, and a bench in the back. So it's a total of 8 passengers. It is original paint, has never been an accident, has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website at VEHICLEMAX.net. It also has the 20-inch polished wheels with nearly brand new Bridgestone tires. It has a factory power moonroof. It has a color backup camera, running boards, roof rack. It also has a heavy-duty towing package. The wheels and tires are in perfect shape. There's not a single blemish, scuff, or curb rash on the wheels. It has wood trimming interior, and it has a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. I'll open the sunroof in just a second. Let me continue going around. We'll finish that up. Is the LT with the XFE. Okay, that's the fuel economy, the extra fuel economy. Let's continue going around this side here. The car has no dents, no hail damage, no love bugs, no bird droppings on the top surfaces. Has also the backup sensors. There's 2 on each side. These are the ones that beep when you approach another vehicle. Again, like I told you before, the heavy-duty towing package with the electrical connection there ready to go. By the way, if you're watching this video not a trader, let me tell you, it will cut off at 3 minutes. If you want to see the full 15-minute video, please visit our website, VEHICLEMAX.net. This vehicle is also flex fuel, and it can you can put the E85 fuel, which is about 30 cents less per gallon. Okay, let me also tell you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. That we are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 30,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out at our website. At the Better Business Bureau website, which is bbb.org. Just punch in VEHICLEMAX.net. Okay, one of the many options in this vehicle is remote start. You got to lock up the vehicle, press and hold the little circle. The turn signals will come on, and the car starts right up. And that's a neat feature that you're going to use, especially in the summer and winter, you know. As long as you had your air conditioning on when you get out of the car, when the car comes on, the car will turn on, and so will the air conditioning, and it'll cool it down for you. And that's kind of neat, especially now in the summer. And vice versa in the winter, if you live in a cold place, if you had the heater on when you last exited the vehicle, just turn on the car. When the car reaches temperature, it'll start heating the vehicle for you. And when you get in there, you won't be cold at all. Also, even if it's not cold or hot, it's also nice to let the car warm up itself. That way it is running at its optimum temperature. It'll perform better. If you happen to change your mind, you don't have to go up to the vehicle. All you got to do is press here, and you can turn it off right here. If you don't change your mind, you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, walk up to the car, stick the key in the ignition, open the switch, and start it right up. LT model. The door panels are two-tone, light titanium and dark titanium. That's what they call this. It's more of a very light gray with a medium gray. It's got dual power seats with lumbar support, manual lumbar support. It is also equipped with curtain side airbags here on the front post, curtain side airbags here on the middle post, as well as, oops, then I gotta unlock it here, as the third row post. So we got 3 on each side. There's a total of 6 curtain side airbags plus the 2 front airbags. That's a total of 8. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power mirrors, automatic headlights. There's your tilt wheel on there. It's a manual tilt wheel. Okay, let's get inside of the car. Let's get it started. Show you some of the other options. Okay, first let's get the AC going. Nice and hot out there. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get the moonroof first. That way we can get some lighting in here, better for the video. The moonroof is a one-touch. And that's what I mean by one touch open, one touch close. And as you can see, it is tinted, it is glass, but if you want to block out the sun completely, you got this hard metal cover here with a, it's like a headliner material. Let's go ahead and leave it open here, so we can get a little better lighting in here. Okay, got the AC going. Got power adjustable pedals, and that's a neat feature in case you got a real tall driver or a real short driver. Sometimes putting the seat all the way forward or back is not enough. This is a neat option that works completely independent from the power seat, and you can slide the pedals up or down, and they move about 5 inches or so, and it gives you a little more leg room, or brings them up closer to you if you can barely reach them. This is to disable your parking sensors, and the reason you would want to do that is in case you're towing a boat or a trailer. When you go back it down into the water or the barn or whatever, it'll be beeping the whole time. You press that, and it'll stop them from working. Once you put the car back in gear, it'll re-engage itself. This is to disable traction control. Got power outlets here for your cigarette lighter, a cigarette lighter adapter. Let me see if I can just put this back here. Pushed it out a little too hard. Of course, this happens when you're doing a video, but there we go. I just pushed it out a little too hard. Okay. Another neat option here. It's your rear camera, and this has a rear camera on the rear view mirror. When I put the car in reverse, you'll see it come up there. Okay. And that's a really neat feature, and I'll show you how it works. I'm going to back up to those cars back there. First you're going to get the rear bumper sensors to work. It'll start beeping. Okay. There we got our first beep. It's a set of 3 beeps. And if you look back there, you see a teeny little yellow light there. That's our first warning. The next one will beep again one more time. And we already got to the third. Actually, I skipped. There's 2 yellows and a red, and right there, this is the outline to our rear bumper, and it's beeping rapidly like that because it's letting us know we're very close. But I'm going to go even further back just to show you how accurate this is. Okay, we're probably there about a foot away, or maybe a little less. All right, when you put the car back in drive, the camera goes away after about a few feet of driving. Okay, up here, besides the camera, we have the OnStar system, and in just a few minutes I'll tell you what that does and how it works. Over here we've got Home Link, and this is to program your garage door or gate at your complex. You can program up to 3 of them. That way you don't have to have a remote with you. Once you program it to the car will remember. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get the stereo going. Try and find a station with music.
Power and punch your mouth in the face with the awesome flavor of new Doritos taco chips. Hit.
Okay, as you can see, we have remote controls for the stereo right here in the steering wheel. You can mute it and unmute it right here.
You've got to be listening to Mad Issues Monday on the Michael.
It's a bit too loud. And we can raise the volume here or lower it down here. Okay, go ahead and mute it for now. This is to change your source. Okay, and right here, this vehicle is equipped with XM stereo. Right now we got the 70s on 7 here. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Let's go up. It looks like it's not picking it up. I think we have bad weather over us right now. But it is equipped with the XM satellite stereo. You just at some point are going to have to sign up for your own subscription. Right now I think we're riding out the previous customer's subscription until it ends. Okay, cruise control over here. Let's go ahead and put down the windows so you can see the 2 front ones. I think they're automatic, meaning 1 touch. Alright. You don't have to hold the switch down. And flip the camera over for the last one here. Okay, there we get a little better lighting in here. Okay, this is for your auxiliary input for your iPod, so you can play your iPod music right in your stereo. The car has 65,926 miles I can guarantee you these are highway miles because of the condition of this vehicle. I mean, inside and out, if you didn't look at the odometer, you would guess this car's got no more than 10 or 15,000 miles. That's how clean it is. I'm going to go ahead and rev it. Keep an eye on this dial right here. That's your tachometer. And the reason I'm doing that is just solely so you can see that the car is running and there's no check engine light on, no service engine soon, no anti-lock brake service, no nothing like that, not even a tire monitoring service issue. Right there is the only light that we do have on is the fuel light because we're almost on empty. Alright, the automatic transmission, as you can see this plus and minus here, this is to manually shift the transmission. I'll show you how that works. Put her in reverse. Let me get a little closer there. Neutral, and then drive. And then when you, if you decide you want to put a little sport into it, you put it on an M, and this is for manual. And when I hit the plus sign, it'll shift up, as you can see. This is a 6-speed automatic transmission, and when I hit minus, it downshifts. And this is a neat option to have if you want to put a little sport into it, or if you see you're going down a mountain or a hill, and you don't want to be holding the brakes the whole time, you can just control the shifting down there and downshift to slow down your vehicle. If that doesn't interest you, just put it on drive, and your automatic transmission will shift on its own. Okay, right here, right next to the odometer, we have a temperature readout. It tells us right now that it's 92 degrees outside Fahrenheit, and that we're facing in the east direction. Alright, again, we have automatic headlights here. Leather wrap steering wheel. I'll pan around that so I can so you can see it's in perfect shape. No burn holes or tears. By the way, there's no burn holes anywhere on the seats, door panels, headliners, carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like this vehicle belonged to a non-smoker. Okay, dual climate control. What I mean about that, right now we've got them both at 60, but we can easily change the other one, the passenger side, to 65 and have two different levels of comfort there. Okay, cup holders here. These are removable, by the way, if you don't want to have them there. Okay, or you can also slide them into these other slots up here. Buckets in the front with console storage, and down there we get another power outlet for your cigarette lighter adapter. Again, we have wood trimming on the door panels, around the instrument panel, and continuing on down here around the stereo. Okay, and then continued over here and over here. Okay, let's go ahead and show you up here. I'm going to go ahead and pan around the dashboard and the passenger front seat so you can see that they're in great shape, and also I'll talk to you about the OnStar system. If any of the airbags deploy, including the curtain side airbags, it will send a signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Okay? If you need to find the nearest gas station, or if you're just plain old lost, you need to find a hotel, restaurant, whatever, you can press the blue OnStar button and it'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination, or until you're well on your way where you know where you're at. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a number that they provide you with. You call that number, identify yourself to make sure, so they can make sure it's you, and they can send an immediate signal to your car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and a bunch of money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Okay, I think we pretty much covered everything up here. We got vanity mirrors here. They're lit. Same thing here on the passenger side. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off the car as we're low on fuel, and let's get to the middle row and the back row, and we'll conclude this video. We also got the towing haul mode, and what that's for is in case you're towing a boat or a trailer, it'll make the transmission shift just a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo, and it won't allow the overdrive to come on. That way when you're going up and down minor hills, it doesn't keep coming in and out and burn out your overdrive. Okay, the factory running boards have no damage or cracks or scuffs on them, nothing like that. They're in perfect shape. Again, as I was saying, 8 passenger, 2 in the front, 3 in the middle. That's a total of 5, and then 3 more in the back, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passengers in the middle row seat as well as the back seat. Okay, got some map lights over here, and as well for the rear passengers. Got AC vents for the last row passengers as well as the middle row passengers, so nobody's warm. You can control the stereo from back here and also the dual AC. So really you have triple climate control if you want to get technical, as the rear row passengers can control the temperature as well. Cup holder that flips down, and another power outlet here. Okay. Factory floor mats. There's no bleach stains or damage whatsoever on it. Back here, the middle row seat is in excellent shape. Looked like whoever had this car didn't have any kids because of how clean it is back here. There are no baby car indentations or anything like that. The leather's nice and smooth. Also, kids, they love to stick their feet in these things and stretch them out, or even sometimes have it detached from the sides. And this is extremely clean back here. The door panels in the rear are the same as in the front. Light titanium with dark titanium and the wood trimming. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection, and how that works is like this. You stick your key here or a screwdriver, twist this over to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. The only way to open it is using the outside door handle. To get it back over to normal use, just twist it back, and that's it. You're back to regular motion here. And in case you got an adult, you don't have to, it only takes a second to do. You don't need any special tools or anything like that for it. Okay, let's move on to the back here. By the way, all the headlights and taillights are in perfect shape. They have no scuffs or cracks or any damage on them. They're nice and clear, they're not foggy, and there's no water seeping in, so there's no water pellets in the morning. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. Okay, now these seats are completely removable and they're independent of each other. They're a 50-50 seat, and there's two things you could do with them. You could remove them, or you could just flip them up, and you move this handle up, the backrest flops down, and with your other hand just lift this up here. When it gets up there, it locks up and it won't come down, and now you can go into what we call, like, let's say, cargo mode. And as you can see, I could do it independently. I don't have to do both sides at the same time. I could do one side. If you decide that you want to remove the seat, it's very easy. Now to flip it down, it won't flip down if you just pull on it. You have to push this lever up, and now once it releases, you can just let it drop. Okay, and now just bring up the backrest, and you're back to normal. If you want to pull the seat out, once it's in this position where the backrest laying down, you pull this out hard, it releases, and you can put it in your garage or wherever you want, in your shed. And to put this back up is nice and simple. Just pull it up manually. Back here, we have another power outlet for your cigarette lighter or cigarette lighter adapter. I'll give you a good look at the headliner from here so you can see that there's no stains or burn holes or cuts or tears or sagging anywhere. It's in perfect shape. Alright, let's go ahead and close the tailgate. This is a camera that we were looking at before on the rear view mirror. All the emblems are nice and clean. Rear bumper has no damage. Right rear tail light, again, perfect shape. We got nearly brand new Bridgestones. No damage whatsoever on the running boards, perfect condition. Roof rack with 2 crossbars, perfect condition, no damage at all. Right rear door panel, same thing, two-tone with the wood trimming. I'm sure you've noticed by now that none of the speakers are cracked. They're all in perfect condition. I'll pan over this side here so you can see it's in great shape as well. Give you different angles. Okay. Back of the front seat, same thing, perfect condition. These pockets are nice and tight. Okay. Passenger front door, same thing, two-tone with the wood trimming. No damage whatsoever in the speaker covers. We got some storage down here and cup holders on the front ones. Power seat on the passenger side. Manual recliner and manual lumbar support. I'll pan over the seat now so you can see it's in perfect shape. No damage, burn holes, cuts, discoloration, stitching coming apart, crayon marks, pen marks, nothing like that. All original, never been patched up in vinyl. This is a factory leather. And over here we got our all around those manuals with the supplemental, the booklets, and so on and so on. Okay, let's go ahead and just put that back in here, and we'll conclude the video. Again, if you have any questions, my name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 zip code. We're open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have financing available for all types of credit. Great rates for for excellent credit, and if your credit is not too good or real bad, we have financing for that as well. We specialize in SUVs, so if that's what you're looking for, we got tons of lots of Escalades, Tahoes, Suburbans, Buick Enclaves, Arcadias, Outlooks, Nissan Armadas, Trailblazers. We also have a lot of Nissans in stock, Altimas, Maximas, Muranos, Toyota Tundras, and just you can see everything is at our website. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, 305-218-5462. I want to thank you for watching our video at VEHICLEMAX.net.